33 facts about Incredibox.
İşte Incredibox ve geliştiricileri hakkında bilmediğiniz 33 gerçek.
And their developers that you might not know. Incredibox was created
Incredibox sadece 3 kişi tarafından yaratıldı.
by only 3 people: programmer Alan
Programcı Alan
Duran, designer
tasarımcı
Romain Delambly, and musician
müzisyen Paul Malborough.
Marlborough. Font which was used
Incredibox logosunda kullanılan yazı tipinin
in Incredibox logo is called
adı
Alan, and you can download
ve bunu internetten indirebilirsiniz.
it on the internet.
Orijinal Incredibox'ın tasarımı oyundaki müzisyenin karikatür versiyonuydu.
The original Incredibox design is a caricature version of the game's musician, but nowadays
Ancak günümüzde
it's a little
biraz farklı ama yine de
bit different, but still similar. And by the way,
Incredibox'ın boyu tahmin ettiğiniz gibi değil. Büyük dudakları var.
have big lips, not mustache, like you might guess. The game's
Oyun adı Incredibox. Aslında iki kelimenin birleşimi.
name, Incredibox, is actually a fusion of two words,
Incredible ve Beatbox.
incredible and beatbox. The first version of Incredibox was out
Incredibox'ın ilk versiyonu yaklaşık olarak 16 Ağustos 2009 çıktı.
approximately on August 16th, 2009, and this date
Ve bu tarih Incredibox'ın doğum günü olarak kabul edildi.
considered as the birthday of Incredibox. And yeah, today it's
Bugün 11 yaşına giriyor. Evet, video 16 Ağustos'ta atıldığı için 11 yaşına girmiş bu videoda. Ama şu an kaç yaşında bilmiyorum.
turning 11 years.
Hesaplayamam da hesaplamaya üşeniyorum.
Güvenle oynamak mis. Canlı bahis mis. Hızlı para yatırıp çekmek mis. Canlı skor takibi misliyle mislide. Hız mislide, kolaylık mislide. Misliyle mislide, mislisiyle mislide.
Orijinali Incredibox lan. Tezgah oğlum bu.
Incredibox was developed on Flash, but since 2019,
Ancak
originally
başlangıcında Incredibox Flash'ta gitti.
Incredibox was developed on Flash, but since
Ancak 2009'dan bu yana daha modern bir hale getirdi.
2019, it moved to more modern
Ancak 2009'dan bu yana
way. The first original version
orijinal sürüm
was remastered in 2018 to become
modern Incredibox'a çok benzeyecek şekilde yeniden düzenlendi.
much similar to the modern Incredibox.
Orijinal Flash sürümü hala
Original Flash version is still playable on the official
resmi Incredibox web sitesinde oynanabilir.
Incredibox website. Just scroll
Sadece sonuna gidin ve eski
to
sürümü
the end and find old version. It's only available on PC. This is the only version
Şimdi 5 farklı ses türüne sahip tek sürüm budur.
that have 5 different sound types for now. Instruments,
İnstrümanlar, percussions,
percussions, effects,
efektler, chorus
chorus, and voices.
ve voice'ler.
And it has
Ve 20 yerine yanlışı
only 14 sounds instead of 20. Modern Incredibox
Modern Incredibox'ta daha 4 tür
Box
vardır.
has 4 types: beats, effects,
Beatler, efektler
melodies, and voices.
ve voice.
Instruments were
Enstrümanlar melodileri,
renamed to melodies, percussions
perküsyonlar
to beats, and chords changing sounds into melodies, percussions to beats, and
Ve koro seslerle
chorus
birleşti.
was merged with voices.
Şimdi chorus derken aslında burada chords diyor. Chorus şudur. Hani böyle uuu falan olur ya. Aslında öyle. Voice'ler de var ama chorus'ta aman neyse.
But when Little
Ancak Little Miss 2012'de piyasaya
Miss
sürüldüğünde
was released in 2012, it had
5 ses türü.
5 sound types: beats, effects, melodies, chorus, and voices. So here's the answer.
İşte bazı seslerin neden farklı simge tasarımlarına sahip olduğunun cevabı.
Why some voices have different icon designs. These icons
Bu simgelerin renkleri vardı. Ve ayrıca Incredibox sprite'larında renkliydiler.
had colors and they were also colorful on Incredibox sprites. Also, original
Ayrıca orijinal ilk sürüm bonusları açan kombolara sahip olmayan tek sürüm.
first version is the only version that don't have combos, which unlocks the bonuses. The mechanic of
Bunları açma
unlocking them was different. Watch my video about it. And also, this is the only version that doesn't have a name. It's just called Incredibox. If you open the Incredibox website source code, you will see an Incredibox
sembollerden oluşan bir Incredibox yüzü göreceksiniz.
face made of symbols. In the Flash version of Incredibox, two bonuses from Little Miss had different combos. Originally, second Little Miss bonus had first and second beat, while
Bir ve ikinci beat, 5. efekt, 3. ve 5. melodi.
effect, whistle and trumpet melodies. Third Little Miss
3. Little Miss bonusu.
bonus had first
1. 3. ve 4. beatlar. 4. melodi ve 3. voice.
third and fourth beats, fourth melody and third voices. And also, first bonus combo in Sunrise was also different. It's almost the same, but instead of fourth effect, it had the last one. Incredibox had two exclusive versions, which were collaborations. First one is called Mix for Peace, collaboration
Mix of Peace olarak adlandırıldı. Expo Festivali ile bir işbirliği.
with X-Boat Festival. It was the fourth version, the WoW, but with slightly different colors, designs, and it had only one bonus. Also, it had an unique voice, which was created specially for the collab.
Mix for peace. Mix for peace.
Bak bir de şunu fark ettiyseniz beats yerine ritimler yazıyor. Aha. Ritimler. Beats değil, ritim. Şurada da voice değil, voix. X. Onun neden bazı yazıların yazılışı farklı. Şu ritim tamam bu farklı da efektler effects diye yazılmış. Melodiler doğru, voice'ler de yanlış. Tövbe yarabbim.
But on the release, it was changed.
Bununla değiştirildi.
Parça üretim siparişleriniz için zometri.com.tr üzerinden teklifinizi anlık olarak alın.
Mix for peace.
But on the release, it was changed.
Oğlum niye bu böyle oluyor ya? Buna bir otistiklik oluyor.
Second one is
İkincisi Bite Sized Beats olarak
called
adlandırılıyor.
Bite-Sized Beats, and it's a collaboration with M&M's brand. Incrediman were replaced with 6 M&M's characters, and each one had their own beat, effect, melody, and voice. So this version was the only modern version, which had more than 20 sounds. Also, Bite-Sized Beats had only 2 bonuses. Second bonus was a collaboration with singer Jessie J, and her song Real Deal was in the bonus track. Officially, these versions were deleted due to contract expirations, but person from the community with nickname ComputerDude77 managed to recreate these 2 versions, and now all can play them. Only available on PC. These two characters from fourth version are a reference to the French band Daft Punk, and the whole version is dedicated to the France, which is the motherland of Incredibox developers. Speaking of first robot, in Flash version, his body had a speaker animation, and it was the only sprite which had body animation. Right now, this sprite doesn't have it. A live version was inspired by Japan and geek theme, and even anime. For example, some designs were taken from old anime Akira 1988. Maybe we can find more references. Also, one Incrediman had a PlayStation VR. Did you know that two less
Benim PlayStation'ın VR'ı var. 4. versiyonda son 2 bonusun 2016'da yaratıldığını biliyor muydun?
bonuses from fourth version were created in 2016? Let me remind you that version itself was out in 2014. For some reason, developers were making these bonuses for 2 years. Incredibox was mentioned a lot in the press and on the internet. It also won some awards and was in a lot of events. And it was also on TV.
When you've had your fill of the past, check out some beats from the here and now at Incredibox. This brilliant browser sequencer lets you build tracks from a selection of voice samples by simply dropping the appropriate outfit onto the avatars. Samples can be muted, soloed, and you can record your music
Müzik dehanızı kaydedip her zamanki sosyal kanallar aracılığıyla paylaşabilirsiniz.
Genius to share through the usual social channels. This app is so much fun to use, and you really don't need to be a musical genius, as it's pretty much impossible
Bir şey yapmak neredeyse imkansız olduğundan müzik dehası olmanız
to make something that sounds bad, even for me, which regular viewers of Webscape will realise is pretty incredible.
Brazil version originally had much
Brezilya versiyonu başlangıçta piyasaya sürüldüğünde olduğundan çok farklı tasarımlara sahip.
different designs than on release. Brazil and G1
Şimdiki Brezilya ve Jam'ın tek versiyonu.
are the only versions for now which have bonuses and voices on different language. Brazil is on Portuguese, G1 is on Hindi.
Hintçe. Hintçe. Oğlum bir şey dinleyelim. Brezilya'nın ismi madem Brezilya niye Brezilyaca değil? Ben anlamadım şimdi.
Also, Brazil and G1 are the only versions which were named not by their bonuses. Little Miss was named by the second bonus. Sunrise was named by the third bonus. The Love was named by the first bonus. But for some reason, developers changed
Ancak geliştiriciler bazı nedenlerden dolayı bonusun adını Love'dan Baby'ye değiştirmişler.
the bonus name from Love to Baby, and Alive was named by the first bonus. On 10th anniversary, Incredibox team created an album which includes 7 special tracks which are the remixes of
10 yıl zaman aralığındaki 7 sürümün remixleri olan 7 özel parça içeren bir albüm yarattı.
7 versions from 10 years time lapse. And besides digital release, they had
Bazı özel hediyeler içeren CD'ler ve viniller var. Viniller de var.
CDs and vinyls with some exclusive goodies. Speaking of music,
Müzikten bahsetmişken
Paul Marbury,
Paul Marbury
Incredibox musician, besides doing
oyun içi müzik sesi yapmayı
music and sounds for the game, creates his own music. He already created 3 albums with his own songs. Check them out, because I think these songs deserve some attention. Incredibox team have a cat.
bir kediniz olur.
Very interesting fact.
İlginç bir genç.
And final fact.
Son gelen
So far so good, the company
üreten şirket So Far So Good 2011 yılında
which makes Incredibox was created in 2011. And besides
ve bildiğimiz 3 kişinin yanı sıra 4.
3 people we know, it had a 4th member. And her name is
Onun adı da Flora Comaret.
Flora Comaret. She was in charge of press services, exhibitions, and partnerships. She managed all the administrative, legal and accounting tasks of the project.
Çevirmemiş.